All right, let's go ahead and. I don't remember where I left off. Okay. So we got our medal, and Clara Soria, who I believe. Oh, I don't want to repeat this. This is fine. Can I escape out of it? Yes. Okay. Um. So. Clara Soria, I could swear House Soria is the one that attacked us, but I could be completely wrong. Or no, that's not what I want. What am I drinking? Just some water and I got one of those Mio's, one of those water flavor things. Even after being filtered, the water around here is not super amazing. It can taste a little bit sour or a little bit off sometimes. Okay, all right. Here was the Colvin is the one. Colvin is the name, not Soria. Yeah, definitely grab anything at this point. I definitely recommend. Don't be like me and run your voice hoarse and then start a stream. And not stay hydrated through most of the day. I've been kind of up and down. I feel compelled to note that you're turning lead into gold again. You noticed? Yes, it seems the world is determined to taunt me. You're an alchemist after all. So I've been informed. Is this a matter of some sensitivity to him? Something about how he doesn't like being typecast, I believe. Lead into gold may as well be my parlor trick. At least this time you're doing it in the service of your own ends. Lead into gold, but what's the complications here? Hold on a sec. Where's the complication here? This is not a special. Hold on a sec. Am I missing things? No, I still got this. Well, is this like? This is a Gradius 3 funnel. This is a Gradius anything funnel, boss. What? I think I got the Dan Hibiki of. Yeah, I got the Dan Hibiki of Opus Magnum levels. How much of this can I just duplicate? If I have the pieces to do it, can I just grab everything? Yes, and then you can't afterwards? No, yeah, well, sorta. The lead doesn't come with. Hey, Shin Black is great. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, you know what? Should I allow these 6 arm pieces to dominate my life? The answer is probably going to be yes. Or, you know what? Let's do it even stupider. Let's have 4 of these. Yeah. Let's go. You dumb, stupid idiot. I need these. What I would love is to get these, 2 of these aligned together. Like that. I think I can. No, I can't. I'm trying to visualize how this is gonna go. I just want to be an idiot today. That's what I want to do. I want to just continually make stupid things. Yeah, the trickiness is going to be that, like, I can't do another one. Unless I want to, like, put a bunch of stuff on a track or something. Like, I can do that. Well, you know, no. No, I can't do that many. Yeah, I can only do 2 at a time. Yeah, okay, fine. Be that way. What's the ultimate goal? Just to dump a bunch of lead in here to convert other metals to eventually get gold. Like, basically, what you're doing is, like, you take 2 lead to make one tin, and then 2 tin to make 1 iron, and then 2 iron to make 1 copper, and then 2 silver to make a gold. And so I'm at least gonna get a factory that makes lead makes lead into tin very, very quickly, and then assemble that into something else. Effectively, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the joke even. I mean, that's what Annotatus is lamenting. It's like, oh, everybody wants me to make gold, I'm a big stereotype, oh. Like, woe is me. So basically what this is going to do is this. And that makes 10, and then it's going to repeat it as much as it can, right? So what I need to do next is basically say, alright, well, let me... You know, that actually might be a good case for dummy actions of, like... Make it regularly go left and then right, and then left and then right. Yeah, I'm just curious, like, this might be a challenge for how few cycles this can be. So it's gonna go 5, 6. Let's say it's all... Well, I don't know. Let's just do... This row is going to be odd to the right, even to the left. So these should be repeated. What? Did I get rid of the product? Here. Oh, and then they need to wait too. So these... So 1, 2, 3, 4 need to repeat. Five and... Okay, so these need to wait. Need to wait one more step. Why are you getting oh, right, because you're not going quick enough. You need to repeat. Why are you not grabbing it? Hold on. You need to wait a little bit longer. Seven, 5 and 7 need to be one step later, I think. The grab needs to happen one step back, I believe. Oh no, okay, you actually have to wait for it to form. You have to wait for that one last step. So this is what we need to grab with 7 and 8. So it's the reset point for these, so grab that. Why are you? Oh, because you're repeating? Because you're stupid. Yeah, get out. Yeah, that's kind of like where I need them to repeat. So this is kind of where everything needs to repeat like this. And then they need to sit, wait. Why are you not, why do you, oh, because of these, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at so far. And then something needs to follow from there. Like, realistically, I probably could just have them alternate indefinitely. Yeah. So I need to have... See, this one's already grabbing and it can't do anything, so I need to continue up this chain. So this all seems to be remotely repeatable with variable cycling, and it seems to be fine. Like, this is an offset before it starts repeating with its section, I believe. I just can't confirm that until I get further up. So we have iron we need to make, copper, silver, gold. So we're gonna continue along the path of saying, this is gonna be a nice looking design. It's gonna be probably not especially elegant, but it's gonna look nice, damn it. Alright, 9 and 10. Hold on, who's... Are they not releasing when they? They are not. They are not releasing when they should. Okay. Too soon. Yeah. Yeah, see, so that's good. That's in a good spot. The only issue now is I need to figure out how to get, like, to grab here, which means that it's probably better to have 9 and 10 on tracks instead. I could do pistons, but it would be slightly more expensive. And I really don't need pistons for something like that. This is going to be 30 instead of 40. Yeah. Music is very, very chill, yeah. I remember how this works. I need to do a full weight past the reset. You should be repeating differently. This is a repeat of 5 and 6. Was happening way too soon. Oh, because 12 needs to happen sooner, right? 12 needs to happen sooner, that's what it is. I think that's how the overlap works. Oh, too soon. How did I do this last time? Oh, actually, this is not a, this portion may not be super repeatable. This might need to go way the fuck in front first. Yeah, You know what? No. Nobody does me like that. Bringing out the big guns for this one. This will do the job, so... There we go. Yeah, and then I gotta figure out even where we're in that cycle so late. I'm gonna have to do this bit to grab it. The rest of this is totally perfectly like on a repeating cycle the way I want it to be. I didn't even. Am I on silver or what am I on? I think I'm on silver. and then I can do gold from there. Where's our thingy? I think I want to rotate it to the right so I have more space. Oh, it'd be so great if that piece would if this piece would could fit in here. Maybe you can. Hold on. No, there's no way that can work. Okay. No triple arm looking thing would do it. Okay, that's fine. I would love to make that work though. Okay, that's whatever. I don't care. Could be all the area. Why are you waiting so long? Why is there so much extra weight here? That's what I don't understand. What creates this invisible padding? I guess these can just do whatever they want, whenever they want. It doesn't really matter when. They'll just be on perpetual cycle. In fact, 10 and 9 can do the same thing. They don't need to wait. Oh, they are. Okay. They should probably be off by a teensy bit, though. Look, they offsetting the cycle. Yeah, one more. Offsetting the cycle like this is better. And then 11 and 12 should be like one off. Yeah. How did you get messed? How did oh, you know what? 12 needs to wait. 12 is off cycle, because 12 basically needs to wait for 11 to happen twice. Yeah. Except for now, 11's doing it wrong. How did I mess that up so much? It's eventually gonna break, and it... No. It eventually goes right off cycle again. Okay, I totally messed this up real big. Yeah, see how it gets a gap again? "12 still has a gap, but 11 seems to be fine now. 12 needs to wait for 11 to run twice, I guess? Yeah, that bit is gonna have a collision soon, I think. Let's just let it run for a while and just see when it starts breaking. It should break soon, I would think. I guess the pickup for 11's too slow. Not 9. I don't know why they have this artificial time thing happening. This will eventually rectify itself, but I think. Yeah. And then it'll break soon for 12. Yep. Alright, well, let me at least do... Just have 13 repeat as much as it can. Yeah, like it eventually gets the product it wants. It should eventually get off cycle and break, I think. How would a GIF recording for this work? No, it breaks. Okay, it does break. That's kind of the part that I don't get. It's almost like I'm forced to just sit there and let it reset. I can do 6s for here. For much of this to make it better. Like for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 could be replaced by 6 arms and probably be slightly faster. No. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 can't. That's the tricky part. They're literally as fast as they can get. It's 7 and 8 that are... 5, 6, and 7 and 8 are the ones that are screwing me over. Those are the ones that could be replaced. So what I can do is basically say 10 and 11 are basically saying grab. Doesn't really matter which direction they go. So 10 to go clockwise, 11 counterclockwise. So like this, basically. Why are you taking so long? I don't know why they're choosing to do nothing. They should be repeating. Yeah, now they fully repeat in the cycle. So in that case, 5 and 6 can repeat as well. Oh, it's because they all wait for their own repeats. That's what's going on. Yeah, watch this. This is probably the simplest. Everything is in cycle, except for 7 and 8 are dumb. But they'll eventually get there anyways. Wonder if they'll collide. Wonder when it's gonna... It should collide soon. Now I understand how it decides to wait, at least. It should eventually collide. I kind of want to re-edit that. So let me see. It's because 7 and 8 should be... 7 and 8 are the ones that need to be stepped back by 1, because that's where it breaks by half. So this is like gear stepping. This is like gear stepping. Okay, so 7 and 8 need to actually wait, which means everything else besides 7 and 8 have to repeat. Which means I'm gonna make 7 and 8 not. Or crap, where's... 10, 11 should be at the ends. 8 should be there. 7 needs to be 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 7. Oh, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 need to be moved back. 5 and 6 need to be before 9 and 10. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 7 and 7 and 5 and 8 need to be flipped. But I can't do that because of the way the ordering of this works. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 are correct. 10, 11, 10, 9 are fine. I guess in that case, 6 needs to be moved later? 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, okay, the order is right. So, 9 and 10 need to not repeat, but everything else needs to repeat. And I'm literally gear stepping this. I think this is what I'm doing. Yeah, just like that. It's cleaner. Oh, and 10, I guess in that case, 10 needs to be half as much as 9. So after the wait, 9 needs to repeat, or no, 9 needs to repeat, and I guess everything else needs to repeat. Let's see if I get this right. I'm not very familiar with auto shit. So 10 will wait the entire time. 11 will continue to repeat. Yeah, there we go. That's a repeat right there. That's the cleaner version of this. How do you even show this on a single screen for a GIF? What is the game gonna do to make this work? Well, it's cleaner. Okay, GIF time. I want to see what this does. Okay, it zooms it out. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Interesting though. I want to watch this. I want to watch this some more. Isn't that interesting? So everything up to 9 everything before 9 is repeating like every cycle. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then or really 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 9 is it's 8 steps to do all of 9, and then 16 steps to do all of 10, and then for 11, because we don't care, we're literally doing it every single time. And I could like off cycle it or something to make it better, but I don't feel like it. I can make it slightly faster. Alright, we good. This is altogether a greater quantity of gold than any I've seen in my life. We need to set aside some for Nils' payment. The rest we'll use for Claire's outfit. You're going to use that gold to adorn me? Please don't suggest I don plated armor or something of the like. No, I have a much better idea. You'll be the talk of the city for a generation. You say that as though there won't be anything else unusual about this ball. Right. Sometimes I forget about the rest of our plan. Wait, come back. I need that. Alchemical jewel. Let me know how you'd like the jewel of your tiara to look. Taros Colvin isn't one for subtlety. He needs to be dazzled by everything he sees. If my sword indicates nobility, the jewel should imply obscene wealth. But it would be a shame to make some overwrought bauble just for his benefit. Why not have something you truly want to wear? Maybe. I don't want to tempt myself to imagine this as anything but a plot with a specific aim, a specific target. But perhaps Taros' interests will grow all the more if you present yourself in a way that suits you. Oh, that's a frightening proposition. I'm making a gemstone. Oh, jeez. Okay, I have to stop for a second. So there's this game. This is going to be like a super long stretch. This will be a short, but the stretch is long. There's this game called Arcanoid, and it's a breakout clone. You know, it's any of those random games where you slide a paddle left and right and it bounces against, it bounces against bricks to go and, to take out the bricks, and you know. So Arcanoid, pretty standard fare breakout clone, right? You eventually have little enemies and special power-ups and stuff that show up, but they're nothing special. They're just, it's the same way that like Marble Madness is all about navigating the world, but you still have like random things trying to eat you and things making portals under you to drop you through, and oil slicks or whatever, and stuff that'll burn your, like, all the random like hazards, but they're just like, they're sort of like small inconsequential hazards that you just kind of deal with, but they're effectively nameless. At the end of Arcanoid, there is an actual final boss in a breakout game, and it depending on, so in the NES version, it's really, really simple. It's just a big giant head that I could swear does something, tries to shoot you or something. I don't know, like nothing special. In the Super Nintendo version, which I didn't quite realize was its own thing, the boss has like attacks. It tries to punch you and stuff, or maybe it just tries to punch the ball or whatever. But it also will grab the edges of the screen and rotate it. It'll rotate the playing field, and it uses like Mode 7 style rotation. And like, this is one of those things where like, I look at this in front of me, that whatever this, I don't even know what this is. This is just a jewel fragment. You look at something like this, and you're like, this is boss material for a puzzle game. It is a grand spectacle. It is incredibly difficult relative to the rest of it. And I'm trying to figure out even how am I gonna. So I have lots and lots of gold. I'm gonna need salt. It's because I have a work meeting tomorrow. I can't go super late tonight. I have like a couple hours to figure probably just this puzzle out. And I'm terrified already. This is linked in every way. wow, I'm just trying, I'm like baffled by this thing. This is like a scary proposition for me. Okay. Alright, wait, okay, I was about to say, did they not give me pistons? I would have been terrified. Alright, I have at least... the start. This is gonna get ridiculous really, really quickly. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, you gotta release it, right? Okay. Now I gotta figure out the timing for... for where we're gonna rotate this thing. It's probably not quite this, I bet. No. He's being like a proper cycle like this. Okay, that's step one. Step one complete. In the meantime, I need to get... Shit, how fucking big is this? Hold on. I rotated this just one... Alright, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, let's rotate you a bit. Okay, that is not helping at all. I need... I don't even know. I need... I can't rotate this in the way I want to... Hold on a second. Can you do this? No, it's perpetually off alignment. Might be like this though. Well, nope. There's no direct like up and down that I can use for this. And the arms never get super long. They only get 2 out. So, like, once I'm done building this thing... No, I can still do this with one arm. So what I need... This part makes sense now. I need like triple bonds that... I need triple bonds that go like this. But it needs to be. It needs to be like. You know what? If all these are already connected, as I'm rotating this around, it's like a lot of this could just be done. Just gotta figure out how many of these do I need to get this assembled. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, that's what's going on. Need to do this in smaller pieces. So like this, sort of. Then I need to do, let's see. Two more rotations. So that completes the centerpiece. So these are all bound in like every direction, except for maybe that one. No, those are all okay. Then I've got to figure out what this is all about. Wait, is this doing that? What did I put this here for? Get rid of that. Okay, now I basically have this, right? I could, you know... It's not unreasonable. This would be very strange to make this so small. A lot of steps, but this will certainly work. Oh yeah, right. I need to wait all the way. Ooh. Okay. Can I do... Is there... No, there isn't. What I want is something that will bind... No, okay, alright, fine. That takes a long time. That's correct, minus the bindings. Yeah, and it's not stuck on anything too, so this is plenty fine. Why? So this the funny thing is this puzzle looks a lot. This puzzle is almost kind of just telling you that it is. It's a lot more grandiose than it seems. It's way simpler to make. What I need to do now, though, is figure out where the extra bonds are going to be created. I need a 2 here. Like that. See? I think that's the product right there. I think I just finished already. Yeah, and then I just move it over somewhere. That's it. See if I got this right. I can make this faster. Wait, I'm missing one more link. I need to chart one more. That's it, okay. This one, though, should be... Where are we? Where's our obstruction here? I can shrink this down a lot. Do I ever cover this one? I think I do. I do. Yeah. Alright, fine. That's good enough. Why was this so simple to make? This is pretty much a Gradius 3, or yeah, I mean this is any of the Gradius final bosses, but I keep thinking of Gradius 3 because that was the game that I played the most. Lots of cycles, very, very low on area and cost. I want a gift of that. If it were up to me, I would dispense entirely with this vain and empty grandeur. That's a bit rash, don't you think? These rituals do hold important meanings. Perhaps they did once, but they've gotten lost over time. All the more reason to preserve it before it's lost forever. But it's all posturing, empty symbols. How many of us carry swords and don't even use them? Well, at least the jewel looks lovely on you. Do I get it? Yeah, okay, I keep double checking for these. I gotta pay more attention to this stuff. They update the silhouettes, or the silhouettes, the portraits, with remarkable consistency, and that, like, there's such a subtle detail when I focus on the text and the puzzles that I don't normally think about the little touches like that. Thank you, Concordia. Maybe one day I'll be able to wear it purely for myself. Golden thread. Here we go. We got another chain going. Just supply me with a thread. I'll take care of the rest of it. You're sure? Fern thread to complete dress? I still know all the suppliers of the Van Tassen raiment. They'll know what to do. This is amounting to quite the production. It's a shame the Van Tassens won't gain the benefit of this work. A ball gown made of pure gold certainly would have fit well with her sense of style. Ah, Frederick, I wish you could be there to see it. Gold thread. Oh, jeez. Alright. I was like, before I whipped it out, I wasn't sure what to expect. This actually is... Well, I want to pretend this is not super scary. I mean, these are not as... What do I even start with? Okay. Oh, well, at least they're giving me the stuff right away. I don't have to make all the component pieces anymore. Alright. Standard rule. Side pieces first. Centerpiece next. The interesting bit about this, though, is that I can't have a connection here. This needs to alternate, which makes this like way trickier. Makes this much trickier. So what's the portion of this that I want to make? Like what's the real bit here? Gotta figure out where the connectivity really lies, because like you don't really make the whole piece, you just make a portion of it that'll repeat cleanly. And I need to come in from the sides first. Alright, Kenj, have a good one. These can't be on tracks, right? You can't, yeah. Okay. They did mention having more... That's actually kind of really important. They did discuss having more than one arm in a track, and that being an important thing. Like, really early in the game. That's probably what they mean. They need to start thinking about stuff like this. It'd be really great if these could be picking it up from the side as well, but I don't think they can. I think they're going to have to turn around as they go. Okay, so let me... Could just keep going like this, huh? It's kind of an interesting way to handle that. Well, no. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so one could probably be... One of them actually could be up and grab the gold and... Yeah, oh my god, okay, so this is kind of mind-blowing. Repeat some weird formation like this. Problem is like stepping it is gonna need to make sense. This is weird. This is very like engine-y. Only issue though is one needs to get into the center and it kind of needs to be 3, so like 1 and 2. 3 should be in the center. Oh, and they're gonna cross over too. This ain't gonna work. Unless 3 at the very ends. Yeah, 3 at the very end will do it. So then 1 and 2 need to be like this instead. Yeah, there we go. There's our cycle. Watch this be dumb as shit. Watch me be dumb about it. The only issue though is that 1 and 2 are never gonna hit to the right. That's kind of a problem. I would want to have it set up to where... Yeah, I don't have enough ingredients to make this work. Yeah. It's kind of the tricky part. No, I do. No, I don't, because 3 will never get where it wants to be. I need a clever way to make this work. But I feel like this is sort of the thing that they want you to do. Just need to make... I need to get the salt to where it can be picked up on both sides. I could, you know what I could do a kind of thing like this where... I don't like that though. We were basically just saying like... Move it down and then over, and then repeat. Still track. But I can't get enough salt for each attempt. It's kind of the problem. It gets slower. There's probably like a really great elegant solution for that that'll make it work. As to what it is, I have no freaking clue. It's basically like that, and then cycle, and then cycle. Yeah, and obviously the piston arm needs to go across, which I believe you can do. Why have I not thought about this before? Oh, you're not. Yeah. Now the question ends up being, like, how... What do I do with this? Probably like rotate push or something. Gotta pull it back first though. Really? Even then? Oh, you're repeating still. Okay, get true. Yeah, I would do... Okay, so the entirety of this repeats. I grab this twice, and I push at the ends. I push it one step. So the question is, like, what's the layout that I'm pushing to? Turn. These should repeat once when... Here, maybe? Why are 1 and 2 grabbing immediately? Oh, right, because they need to be stepped back twice. It's fine. Then they have to sit and wait for a while. Like a good long while. Okay. And something just needs to move these. To, let's see. I'm almost kind of done with this, but I just gotta work it out in my head. How did that happen? Ah, yes. Needs to think. I think it needs to go out one more. Yeah, it needs to be picked up by something else. Yeah, so that is... almost correct. I need to go... Oh, that is the tricky part. I need at least one of these connections sooner. No, this is wrong. I should be building partial. I think what I probably need to do is leave one of the goals out. So one of, like 3 needs to not repeat. Which makes this way trickier. I need to make this. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, I need to repeat this, which means much of this can go. That's what I keep messing up. I need to build this structure. Well, this first bit is right then. Then I need to move it back to... Yeah. 4 can... hold on a minute. Yeah, get rid of that. Yeah, why am I rotating this? This doesn't make any sense. Go back. Yeah. The assembly step for this is going to be much later, I think. Two and three are 1, 2, and 3 not repeating yet. So it's gonna go. One and two need to do the repeat. Not 3. Yeah, okay. So I've got this piece. And now I need to just go around. Oh, I hate what 4 is doing. Should just be on its own track. What am I doing? Should just be like this, and then they're never in their way. And that way this is like simpler. In fact, it's probably closer to this. It's on another track. Yeah. And then all I gotta do is leave it somewhere where the next one is gonna be and be way further out. Oh, I have to wait though. And leave this alone, because what's going to happen is it's going to move into it. Well, let me put this over here. Need to move it one more out, and that's a repeat point, I think. Yeah, there we go. That seems right. Or I'm off cycle. I'm literally off cycle every single time. Okay, like that. that should work. Yeah, it's producing it, okay. Now that I understand how to like make things overlap less, and how to build from the outside and then finish inwards. Wow, lowest area, bottom end, and decent for cycles and for cost. Pretty good. I like it. Thanks, Snakebird. See the thread there? As thin and smooth as silk. And you plan to make the entire dress into this? Quite the bold, sartorial statement. That's the plan, to have everyone's eyes on you. A nerve-wracking thought. At the same time, I'm practically bursting with anticipation for it. A strange mixture of emotions, I'll admit. You're stronger than you know, Clara. You'll do wonderfully, I'm sure of it. Concordia, thank you. The plot. Plot! And then we have whatever these two... Well, we have Chapter 5 and then whatever this is all about. The plot. Nels, is that you? Sorry to interrupt your... I'm surprised to see him. I never thought we would see him again. Sorry to interrupt your alchemical intrigues, but I came back to let you know House Colvin is stepping up patrols to the border zones. They may have realized there were some escapees. Took them long enough. Thank you for the warning. I have a few more things to do, but we should be out of here just as soon as I'm finished. Don't hesitate. They're clearly looking for someone. Clara, this is Nils. You could say he's a bit of an unsavory character. No, I know. Wait, you know Nils? Know him? I employ him. Only on a part-time basis. Ha, I always wondered how it was that you found us so easily. I'm almost offended you didn't realize it sooner. Your machinations are at a level far beyond ours, I'm afraid. And here I thought I'd found the only trustworthy thief in the city. Lady Surya, I advise returning home now before there is any chance of being seen here. That's likely for the best, I agree. There's still the matter of the lipstick. Once you've made it, Nils can bring it to me on the night of the ball itself. Very well. One more thing, Clara. There will be chaos. I know, and I don't fear it. Chapter 5. The theoretical end. You're invited to the Fortunatus Ball, the Celestial Ballroom, the Grand Observatory of House Surya. Guest of honor, Terrace Colvin, of course. Lania Percus of Montfort. Seno Juvenal of Juvenal. Presenting Clara Surya. Okay. Got some music. The Right Barons Players. Okay. I'm really glad that Anataeus is not just mysteriously on the list for reasons. A Scion's Will. Oh, Varen. How did you get into this mess? Varen, it's my understanding that alchemists must pass a difficult course of study at the Imperial University, and therefore only a small number graduate. That is correct. And therefore, alchemists tend to keep track of each other, even as they spread out across the city. Oftentimes. It follows then, would it not, that the alchemists of a house like House Colvin would be aware that another house like House Van Tessen has a new alchemist? Had. Terrace, I see where this is going, and I want to say, and yet I'm surprised to say that my alchemist somehow neglected to keep this in mind and did nothing to detain or incapacitate him during this time. How strange, don't you think? I've explained this. We made our best attempt, but he slipped away somehow. If you notified me sooner that the shipment of ore was missing... Excuses! I hear only excuses from you. Please, young Terrace, must I remind you that your father and I... My father? My father should have gotten rid of you long ago. You're not fit to mention his name. You fancy yourself a strategist, but your counsel is worth even less than your alchemy. Leave me. You're making a mistake, Terrace. I said leave. Does this please be an ally? Please, please, please be an ally. Please show up and help me out. Mist of hallucination, let's go. When you first suggested getting a mannequin, I thought you were joking. I wasn't. It's useful for finishing Clara's dress. Wasn't it? Yes, it was, but I hardly expect you to consider such matters. Now that the dress is done, we could dispose of it. No, I have a use for it, just as soon as I finish this formula. Should I be alarmed? No, or maybe, but only a little. Ooh. It's not a two-parter. This stuff is dangerous to have, then. We don't have, like, separate files we can mix. Alright, I think this is tin, right? Yeah, lead and tin. Okay, let's go. Right, it's lead, right? Yeah. Well, at least it's not a chain of things. That helps, right? I always think this is going to help, but I can never get this arranged the way... Well, here we go. Materials, where did I put them? Alright, first... let's do this 3 times. We'll go put this somewhere. So if we move this... Where do I want this put? I want it like here. Can I like literally go across it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, overlapping stuff works, so I can do this. I can go... I'll have to double check to make sure this even works. Alright, you need to let go first, probably. I need to... I don't know what I want to do with this. Oh, you know what? This is way simpler. This could be done simpler. Maybe not. I want to make an alternating chain of these. Just keeps going. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I wanna make it rotate in a way that probably doesn't work here. keep doing that. What will be a nice slim way to handle this? You know, this might work. I could just jimmy it back and forth. I could just sit there and wiggle it as I go. I want a string of things. That's what I want. And it needs to go to the other side, right? Oh, this is simpler than I keep thinking it is. No, there's no way to do this without like a piston or something. Because what I basically want is like loopable, and I don't think it's loopable with two. Like you can just do like. That repeats, right? This repeats. What I need to do afterwards is like do one turn, reset, and then do the turn the opposite way and reset. Ah. Yeah, here we go. There's our goofy thing. And these can be stepped, so I can create a whole duplicate of these that does basically the other action. Technically, I could have a whole group of these things doing the same exact work. So what we would have is like I guess it must be 3 then, right? Is 3 our loop here? Yeah, and then they just need to rotate in alternating ways. So 4 doesn't do anything. Then I need to duplicate this once on all 3. But their rotations have to be reset, I believe. Yeah. The monstrosity. Okay, how many of these? I need 4 in a row, and then I need to repeat, I think. These, okay. 2, 3. Not waiting long enough. I might even be able to pull this back even further, like... Probably not. No, it works. This monstrosity, okay, okay. I need 4, so 1... 4. Don't need to rotate the last one. Now I need to figure out where this is going, right? I built it upside down. I built it upside down. I gotta rotate it the other direction, I think. There we go, okay, okay. So now I have this. In the meantime, I need to figure out how to get the metals into place. Three can go one further out. Not one. 3 can go one further out. And I just need to basically get the metals into place and then figure out where this is going. I wonder why it thinks the lead is... I guess it's because I left it over there earlier. You're on the wrong side. Yeah, okay, there we go. I can't read the 4, but it's gonna go... let's see. So those will finish way ahead of time, right? That's good. And then 6 over here. Just go and make a little deposit over there. And then, let's see. Oh, right. 7 needs to come in and put this in place. Whoop. 7 needs to come way later. way later. Okay, product is in place. Product needs to go somewhere. Where can I fit this? Back here. So I need to go back. Oh, I can't even, right? No, I can. I can go back twice. I don't know when. It's gonna be like whenever we hit the reset. That's our machine. Wonder what this is gonna look like for cost and for cycle. The cost doesn't look super great, but maybe everybody's making expensive solutions. Are they eventually gonna start going out of sync? It seems like they're fine. Very low for cycles. Cost not so good. Somebody is on the map for very low cycles, and I have no freaking clue how. I feel like maybe this person is. This doesn't seem right. This is such a giant sharp drop. I wonder if do people cheat at puzzle games? Probably, like, I guess, right? And name the leaderboard. It just seems disproportionately low. Like, there's no curve at all. Nobody's been weaseling their way towards it. Just somebody sitting at the bottom, and that seems a little strange. Maybe it's quite possible that they're just like one or two super geniuses who figured it out, and they have one puzzle that's extremely low cycles, one puzzle that's extremely low area, and another or a solution, and then another one that's the cost only goes down so far. During the battle with House Colvin, I created a mist intended on making outposts inaccessible, even if we could not adequately defend them. I remember that. Are you planning a similar strategy? Something like it. The enclosed environment here is a better place for it anyway. I still can't imagine it delaying someone for long. It's not really for delaying. We should be long gone before anyone gets here. You have a more obscure purpose in mind. I do. A lot of the curves look sharp because it always groups them into 0 to 50, 51 to... Oh, they're okay, yeah, you're right, yeah. So somebody probably literally does have a 49 to... a 0 to 49, whatever that ends up being. Or 0 to 50, or whatever it is. So somebody is probably at the very, very edge, like one or two people at the very, very edge. So these are a little tricky to read. Having done UI, though, I would probably prefer to be making something like that, because graphs and shit are not fun to do in UI. Timing crystal. I used to believe that alchemy could solve any problem. And you don't believe this any longer? Not at all. Look at all the good my alchemy has done thus far. Perhaps you've picked the wrong problems to solve. At the university, there's a sense that nothing is beyond alchemical science. By learning to practice alchemy, you're achieving total mastery over the world. It's an appealing viewpoint. Appealing, but wrong. Oh, what a taste you're growing. Oh, jeez, alright. Damn it. Dagnabbit. Well, I will employ my gold rotation solution, because why not? I just need 2 layers, right? Okay. I need like 1 more. Like that. I guess I do need a piston, don't I? No, I don't. I need to end here. Where can I put the gold that's not going to be in the way? That seems like a piston problem. This is not even solvable with a piston. Sort of. I mean, I need to, like... How much? I have 1 salt. Gotta figure out... All I'm gonna do is basically put it in the center and rotate it around, so this is actually gonna be like that. The problem that I'm encountering, though, is I don't know where to put the gold. Like, I guess I can just grab the gold from the side and put it in and just feel bad about it. And then I'm just gonna sit there and just rotate forever. It's pretty much all I'm gonna do, just rotate. Rotate into infinity. And I gotta figure out where these are coming. These are gonna be the same thing. It's like I need to figure out a convenient way to like grab. I guess I'll build 1 at a time, right? What am I even making? A timing crystal fragment, okay. This is gonna be like 1 billion cycles. But I don't see another great way to do this right now. Like this. trying to figure out exactly where these are going to bond. Okay, let's just do the first part, right? Put a... shoot. One, you were terrible. Let's get 3 out of the way real quick and just let 2 do its thing. Right, you need to wait. I feel real dumb doing it this way, but this is gonna work. I did this exactly the same way with the freaking the tiara jewel. So as I'm doing this, I need something, and so like do additional rotations. So you need to not do that. While this is happening, like 3 needs to grab one and put it further out somewhere. I'm gonna rotate the other way. That'll make things easier. It'll make it easier to get 3 in place sooner. When do you need to rotate? Two after. Stop. Oh, all right. That's a. Yeah. Okay. All right. Those will barely match up. Oh. Yeah. No, those are gonna get wrong. Those are gonna get worse and worse. feel like this needs to rotate sooner. You know what it is? It's that 2 is waiting because it shouldn't. 2 shouldn't wait. That's what's going on. Two should be grabbing immediately. That's what's throwing this off. I'm already losing track of what I'm trying to do here. I want to get it there, but I need to make sure 2 and 3 stay the hell out of the way. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, like... 1 is bad. That's what's going on with 1. Now these are getting all out of order. Two is gotta do something. Right, you know what? This does need to be longer, and the reason why is just specifically to get the, Shit, why am I even leaving this here? Okay. I need to make sure I can rotate it. That's the whole point. That's what's wrong with this. I'm getting stuff, like, all mixed up. Yeah. I just need to make sure I'm working way away from this thing. Just because there's like, this is my clearance right here. 2 needs to be to the left of the gold. Okay. Alright. Three needs to not reset. Ah, damn you. Damn you. I need some like really like distant setup like this to put it in place. So we need to go slide down to these are 1 and 2 are out of sync. Okay, where's the repeat point for these now? Two after. I wish 3 didn't take so long. Three can be moved closer. Two can't reliably move closer. 3 I'm pretty sure can get closer though. This seems like it would start to get that cycle. No, it still takes too long. Is it starting right here? No, that should... has to wait. I could make it be a piston and then just like pull it out, flip it around, and put it, yeah. Pull it out, flip it around, put it out. That seems shorter. Too quick. There we go. Oh no, I'm missing pieces. This is bigger than I thought it was. Right, right. I have to do a lot more work to get these 3 pieces in. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I'm misreading how freaking big this thing is. Okay. Let's start over. Let's make this first. Too big. Okay, core is very quick and easy to make. Where are you? Because you collide anyways, okay. It's kind of a shame I can't, there's no like direct like I want to come in like from the outside guaranteed, and I'm always gonna need 2 slots for that. No, here we go. Okay. The only issue, though, is I want to come in from the other side. There's a pretty specific reason why. Now I need to... I don't even know if I'm able to do that. I can, okay. Alright, now for trickiness. There's gotta be a rotation solution for this. Like, so each direction needs to end up with 3s. Kind of the tricky part. It's like, how do I assemble a clean 3 to put onto this in very, very short order? Oh, you know what? No. I need to... Shit, what does it even look like if you turn it? Okay, hold on. One, two, three. How many is this? 3. Wait. Give me right? No, it's 12. Right? Oh, yeah, it's 12. Okay. I need to mentally break this up into pieces that'll be compatible with this machine. I gotta figure that out. What is our... I can't do it in sets of 3s. I think I need to do it in sets of 2s. Yeah, so if I did 2 on each side and then rotate, and then 2 on each side and then rotate, eventually I would get it. So, okay, what am I sitting on now? So I can do... Does it matter what side? It's gonna be... these two. No. Where this is sitting doesn't work for me. What I could make, I can make this a piston and say put it down there and then put it over there and then get another one, put it down there and put it over there, and those will connect. And I just need one more piece that says something that makes these connect. Let me just make sure this doesn't break anything as I do it. Then I need... Oh yeah, because it'll connect here. So I go and put one over there and then there. And then I go in there, put another one there, and then I rotate. So 2 needs to be a piston. Ah, shit, I just deleted it with all my parts. Okay, hold on a sec. Make another piston, copy everything over to the piston. Get rid of 2. 3 is the piston. Okay, this is making more sense. I need like outer pieces that connect as well, like this. And then like one more needs to be like here. And that'll probably handle every connection. Oh no. These can't connect though. I'll have to break that later. What a freaking... Hold on a sec. Okay, I can work this out. I just have to be very careful. Okay. I need this, and I need that. So I basically need this, and I need that. Which means I can put this somewhere and make it fine. Yeah, okay, it needs to... One needs to get moved over to here first. So that it connects, right? So like I'll do 3, we'll put it over here. So I'm gonna do... like that, right? And I can't rotate from here. Okay. 2 needs to move. That's a tricky part, yeah. Yeah. Three's gonna have to be on the track as well, I guess. Oh, no. 3 doesn't need to be on the track. After 3 replaces... One needs to turn to the right. Three needs to place one more. I think it needs to turn to the right twice to make this work. But it'll rotate back to where it was. Nope, okay. 3 needs to do 2 steps to make this work. Place there, and then grab another one and move it around over here, I believe. Let me repeat 1 and 3 a bit. I can always just move 1 further forward and make that happen. Two has got to stop. And now I just need to fill in the center, which means I think I can just offset by 1. Like at this point, like 1 should go further out. And I just gotta figure out all the random, like, rotational things that need to happen here. Well, let me repeat 3 again. See if this works even. Nope, nope. Okay. Still? Oh, right, okay. Okay, well, this can be done a little differently then. Still ways to make this work. You stop. I go the wrong way. I'm terrible at this. I can't do directions at all. Okay. Alright. This might work. To be fair, this is super drunk as well, so... Oh my god, it freaking works. Okay. So... The... only concern now is where these are even connected. It needs to only connect on the outer side, so this is not worth doing. Where does this go? That was right. How am I messing this up? Four, 6. Ah, I see. I need to go on a journey here. Alright, let's see. Oh, I don't have to push that far. Yeah, these are gonna... So now 3 needs to basically go all the way around and place it, then all the way around and place it. That seems right. Jeez, okay. A billion cycles, let's go. I don't even know if I can just do standard rotations or I gotta move it out back in, but I'll have plenty of time to do it. This stupid madness is actually working. So I need to put a connector here. And then I just need to start spinning it like an idiot. Or I need to move it out of the way and start spinning it. So... let's go... Okay. And then I need to spin it at least 4 times. Probably more than that. Nope, not like that though. This is so stupid. I can't believe this works. Am I missing a connection somewhere? There's no internal connections. There's like it's all like outwards. There's nothing between these. Okay, those need to get fixed though. Wait, no, this isn't right. Let me just try putting this into place and see what happens. I don't even know where this is going to go. I have no freaking clue where I'm going to put this thing. Probably turn it around over here, like this sort of thing? Yeah. Alright, and then release it and just see what happens. Do I have the product? Oh my god, I have the product. What the hell? What a janky freaking mess. But it works. Also, what is this doing over here? Is this doing anything? It's just sitting there doing nothing, okay. 100 billion... This is probably really cheap, though. I bet you it's cheap. It's like 1 million cycles, but it's cheap. That just looks so... that just looks so... stupid. Like, it just this is like... Remember, everybody remember Street Fighter 4, and then Super Street Fighter 4, and... I could swear this is 4. 4 had this meme. I can't remember. I could swear it's not 5. Even though 5 has its own goofy memes. Where they were calling it Super Spin Fighter because all the second Ultras were just spin moves. This is 4, right? This isn't 5. Am I the only one remembering this wrong? I feel like I built Super Spin Fighter, the puzzle solution. Super Puzzle Spin Fighter. But, you know, it's a solution. It's a very complex object. That last bit is so dumb. Wait, what? Hold on. I know what it is. Get shoo. It's you. You were the problem. Everybody stop and wait there. Okay. Yeah, I never shore up the ends at the end. That last bit is so dumb. Yeah. It seems like the extra flourish at the end of the dumbest looking super move. So I guess an example would be if you want a Street Fighter reference, Rashid at the very end of, I could swear it's a super. So he does this thing where he gets into a whirlwind and people get sucked up into the whirlwind, and at the very end he's just doing a bunch of kicks. But he's doing like the sort of like cross-legged crouching kick thing. it just looks, it's so ridiculous looking. Like, I mean, Street Fighter has basically been half cartoon fighter and half JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. No, not Blanca. Well, but Blanca, if you're looking for a dumb lightning character move, Laura's screen covering. Well, I guess Blanca got the same exact thing. Yeah. But with Rashid though, it's just like, that's how you want to end it? Just goofy looking, like, crouching. It reminds me of Melina's, no, Katana's kick in. Katana had the dumbest looking crouching kick in, I think, Mortal Kombat X, and they finally changed it. It was the worst animation I've ever seen. I could swear it's either Katana or Melina. I'm pretty sure it's Katana. And, like, I feel like I've made a machine that looks as stupid as that. And we have to record a GIF of it, because this is definitely going on Twitter. Look at this monstrosity. And, you know, all average scores. No surprise. I'm sure of it now. Alchemists believe far too strongly in their own abilities. Perhaps you could inform your colleagues of this new conclusion. Ha, a quaint notion. They'd never let me lecture at the university, not in my state. And it's not a message they'd want to hear. That's a shame. Outside views are important to consider. Outside views, yes. I'm quite far from the center of alchemical engineering today. Strange to think how quickly that happened. Perspective requires distance, doesn't it? Yeah. This has a lot of, like, really good life messages. A lot of good, like, today applicable as well as, like, general life stuff. Oh, man. Got a decent ways ahead of me. But I don't have any more time tonight either.